G'day folks. So last year I made that video about the free mower that I dragged home off the roadside and repaired and got it going, and that video was pretty well received. YouTube has lots of people like me that enjoy videos like that, bringing back old dead stuff that's been thrown out. Anyway, me being a pack rat, it's happened again. Neighbouring farm was obviously having a shed clean out and threw out a heap of stuff, so I've come home with a couple of solo backpack sprayers. Got a 425D, the piston style one, and a 475 with a diaphragm. That one works brilliantly, but the 425 just needs a seal. But I also had this chainsaw thrown out with it. Now, it could have been total junk. I really wasn't bothered, because even if it was, there's lots of good parts on it. It either just had the bar replaced on it, or it hasn't had a lot of use. Judging by the condition of it, I don't think it's had a lot of use. All the stickers are missing off it, except for the model number and the data tag, but they're pretty meaningless. This exact chainsaw has been sold under so many different brands, but it actually has really good compression, so I'm fairly hopeful I can resurrect it. So the first thing I'm going to check is for good spark. Would appear it actually has the factory Chinesium spark plug still, but looks remarkably clean actually. Could be a replacement, but I'm not sure where other than eBay you would find one of them. So just put it back on the lead and see if it makes any sparkies. Bring it into the dark here, it's a bit easier to see. Alright, despite my shaky camera work, there is actually spark there. So people don't throw out working chainsaws normally, so I'm willing to bet it's got some sort of fuel system issue. So let's throw some fuel in it and see what happens. Well, there's your problem, sir. Just threw a splash of fuel in it and coming out as fast as it was going in. Literally down the drain. Which that's fun, because premium fuel here in Australia is just hit $2 a litre. Fun, fun, fun. Anyway, I think that's safely why this has been thrown out. Someone doesn't want to buggerise around with it. Anyway, I'll dive into it and see what's going on, but I suspect it's just perish split fuel lines or a leaky fuel tank, either cracked or seal's gone. We shall find out. So now I've got this chainsaw torn into a million pieces. The problem's pretty obvious. So this is our fuel tank here. There's our supply and return hoses. This rubber grommet is what typically happens. It's just shrunk and is no longer sealing to the tank properly, so it's leaking out there. But also you can see the state of this fuel hose. It's just absolutely crumbling. So fortunately I have some new fuel hose here and a spare tank to raid a grommet from. Got them all set up ready to go, swapped over the little filter, and I just filled that tank up just to make sure there weren't any other leaks anywhere else, and all good. And done. Now I just have to put the jigsaw puzzle back together. So just in the process of bolting it all back together, just for anyone's morbid curiosity, there's the age of it, August 2012. So I'm not going to reassemble it too far in case it actually doesn't even run, but it should start at this point in time. So you can see now there's fuel pumping around the fuel lines. No obvious fuel leaks anywhere, so that's a good sign. So kill switch is hooked back up. I will put some bar oil in it just so the pump doesn't run dry. So of course I forgot to hit record. Started after 2-3 pulls. Runs like a champ. Not pumping oil through yet, but I didn't put real much in it. How about that? So all working fine bar the bar oil. Something must be adrift inside because it's not going on the chain, it's all running out under the bottom. So I think the rubber hose that runs up is probably split or come off its little outlet thing. You can see it all running, so the pump is working. It's just not spraying it where it's meant to go. So how about that? So I've just popped the muffler off, and the problem with the bar oil is really quite simple. Nothing more than a split piece of rubber hose. Being right next to the muffler there, it would get really hot and just go crispy and break like that, turning a 90-degree angle. So nothing more than a piece of hose will fix that. And another sign this chainsaw's really not had much use. That muffler is spotless inside, but there's the bore and exhaust port. Now normally a 2-stroke that'd all be carboned up. You can see all the cross hatching in the bore down in there, so it really hasn't had much use. So with a piece of rubber hose now, I will have myself a free working chainsaw. And one new piece of hose later, all fixed. This is actually really thick, heavy duty vacuum hose, so that will hold up a lot better against the heat. So I guess nothing left to do but give it a road test. Got a bit of dead privet here that's fallen across the track. See how it handles that. Well, it ate all that up for breakfast. No trouble at all. And not leaking any fluids. Guess I need to go find something green to cut. So even with this green stuff, went straight through that like a hot knife through butter. So clearly nothing wrong with how it's working. The thing I've got to do is chain needs tightening up on it a bit. So yeah, there you have it. Sometimes rubbish on the side of the road can be perfectly fine.